All right, welcome. This is day 3 of my new inspired video sharing that I'm going to be doing, as I've mentioned in my last couple videos. So welcome to Barney Kunze's Life. I'm here in Houston, Texas, standing in front of a Walgreens where Conrad and I, or as my kids call him, Comrade and I, we went to go get some highly nutritious food from Walgreens, and it might include a couple of alcoholic beverages. We're gonna go kick back and relax for a bit because we're here in Texas, in Houston, to see Dr. John Demartini. And if you don't know who this guy is, I highly recommend you checking out his work. He's phenomenal, amazing guy. Learned a lot from him. If you are thinking about getting around people that inspire you, this is one guy that is definitely very inspiring. And so you can just go Dr. John Demartini, Demartini, and he's got a really good book on Audible called The Values Factor, and just got some really good stuff. So anyway, so we're here in Houston, and this is supposed to be like my walk and talk sessions, but I have my phone stuck to a post right now. I just wanted to say that getting around people that inspire, it's okay, I can hold on. Getting around people that inspire you is very important because we get influence from so many different ways in our life and from so many different people that I think that it's important to take inventory with the people who are in your life, because there is a saying that I would agree that is true, that who you are and who you will be in 5 years from now has a strong indication from who you spend the most time with and the books that you read. So basically, who you're going to be in 5 years is indicative of the books that you read and the people you spend time with. So this workshop that we're going to be attending is called Master Planning, and it's essentially just how to take the 7 different areas in your life and how to master them and to get around just some really inspiring ideas. So the neat part about this is that I've been learning from this guy through my coach and mentor, Dr. Stephen LaFay, who's a chiropractor of mine and been a life coach and a mentor of mine for many, many years. And Conrad's also part of our master group. And this is another. You gonna say something here or not?
No.
Well, he just said something. So basically, as I'm thinking about, with people that inspire me, I've been around this mastery group meeting that we meet every month. There's a group of us guys. The group has kind of grown and shrunk and all this over the last 12 years. Every single month, I paid a couple $100s to be around and in a circle of guys mainly. Actually, it is a men's master group, and to talk about life, to talk about how we can grow ourselves, stretch ourselves, and how to learn from things that happen to us or for us in order to teach us certain lessons. So basically, I just want to give you a quick little encouragement to take a quick inventory and look at the people who you're spending a lot of time with in your life. And you probably will know that if you just recently got married or started dating somebody or hanging around with somebody, you start to take on their mannerisms, you start to take on their behaviors, the sayings, the things that they do, the thoughts that they think, because what you think about, you bring about, and the way that we create things in our life goes through thought, word, and deed. So first you think about something, then you speak about it, and then you act it out. So the point of all of this to say is just to think about who you're spending a lot of time with and who you're allowing in your, as I said this in my first video, who's in your sphere of influence. And if you're not really enjoying, some of the maybe outcomes in your life right now, take a look at the people who you're spending time with, because they're teaching you lessons by either what you might want to replicate in your life or what you don't want to replicate. And I'll finish off this with saying that I last year came to this workshop, so this is the second time that I came here. I'm probably going to come here for the next 5 to 10 years if my wife lets me, because it's very inspiring. I was sitting in this room, sitting here listening to people who were struggling to just kind of get their shit together and kind of get their life back on track, and really getting supported by this group of like 100 to 130 people that didn't really know each other. And there's other people who are running, $1 million companies wanting to get to 10 million. There was a guy that was running a $50 million a year company, and you just felt deflated. Like, I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it. And I'm thinking, like, shit, I want to hit the $1 million mark, and this guy's running a $50 million a year company. And it's not so much about the money as it is just about, I was inspired by hearing the stories and the questions that were being asked. So for 3 days, we're in this room from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. and we go through this, I think it's a 468-page document that John has spent, probably the last 20 years, maybe 30 years, maybe somebody can correct me on this, by putting this actual work, this book together. And it's pretty awesome. So you get this book, it's really just a giant Word document, and the whole time you're in there, you're just typing away, and then you can go and ask questions. His private 1-hour consultation rate, or to work with him in an hour, is $3,000 US. So that's like 9 million Canadian, right? And okay, it's not really, but the point is that I'm really inspired to be able to listen and learn from him, because I don't put him up on a pedestal. I just really have a great deal of respect for the things that he's created, and how he's been able to kind of master certain areas in his life. And oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna get the phone back. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so the other thing is what I find inspiring. So this is actually, I don't know what the building's called, but I think it's the tallest. I know that it's the tallest building. There he is. The tallest building in Houston, and that's where Dr. John's office is, right up there. He's been there apparently for about 30 years, and I had the chance to go up there to his office, and if I get the chance, I probably will, because I know his daughter Elena, who works for him, helping to facilitate the course. I'm going to see if I can get up there, and I'm going to do another live in his office, because I asked him about doing that last time. He's like, sure, go ahead. And it's just really cool, without sounding weird at all, but you can just totally feel the vibe in there, where the dude, this is Dr. John Demartini, has been doing this, teaching human behavior and performance, high-level performance, for over 46 years. And so I think it's pretty cool that we can go and learn from this guy, and I'm just pretty grateful. So that's my little lesson for you today, and my little share is pay close attention to who you spend time with, even if it's weird-looking dudes like this back here. And just, anyways, just do that and have fun, and you have a wonderful life. We'll see you on the next video. And have a great night. Bye-bye.